Hey guys, welcome back to 1080 Avalanche. This time we're taking on the Extreme Challenge.
Yeah.
And with me this time it's Blank Tester, of course, but we've got another person. It's Jeff Rocks.
I'm Jeff Rocks 101. Any and all relation
This
to a guy
stupid-
named Matt is
This stupid
non-existent.
idiot changed his name from Matt Trox to Jeff Rocks.
Jeff
spells
Rocks.
Jeff with
I'm
one
Jeff
F.
Frocks.
Yeah.
Who the hell spells? Jeff
I mean,
with
we've
one
had a
F?
good run of getting new commentators. You know, we got Drastic Actions, we got The Rat, we got Liar Liar, but I wasn't quite thinking of this moron when I went looking. But
Yep. I'm here anyway.
Jeff
Are they on
Frocks.
sand? They look like they're on sand.
Yes. That looks like sand.
Why are they on sand?
in between last video and this video, I got the best board, and you saw it really boosted Tara's stats. Like, sure, she got full acceleration because that's her thing, but then she got like almost full speed, jump, turn. Like, no matter who you are, your max board will just like max out your stats.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be hitting Mach 10 at this rate. You're going so fast.
Yeah.
Then again, the
Was
speed
that
blower
that
comes
squirrel?
on.
Did you just kill a squirrel?
No, I think that squirrel narrowly juked.
Juke you out?
Yeah.
You'll get him next time, don't worry.
So this extreme match, this extreme challenge, just like all good Nintendo racing games of the time, just mirrors a bunch of courses, changes their names up slightly, and sends you through them. Remember in the second video we went through Treetop Trauma? Well, now this was like Treetop Mama or something.
Yeah, that's seriously what it was called.
I always wonder if like you just go somewhere up north and then you just see like all of these logging machinery just there. Like if you just up north near the
people
snow,
just leave
there's
that shit
logging.
around. Well, that's the thing, you know.
Logging up
Okay,
there.
I know I just said that they just leave it around, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Here's a secret most people don't know. They want you to think that it's really loggers who just leave that stuff out. Mm-hmm. That's not the case. That's not what's going on. It's actually that those things are wild animals. They're
Are they sentient
beautiful
beings?
creatures of the north that are endangered, and they want you to just leave them alone because they want you to like think that they're, you know, someone else's property or whatever. But they're an endangered species. So seriously, guys, if you see one out there, you know, just leave it alone, man. It's more scared of you than you are of it. I know it doesn't look like it. It freezes up when it's scared. That's
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hate to make your LPs an environmentalist sort of thing, but really, guys, come on.
No, it's okay.
They're peaceful creatures.
I support that. I
Yeah,
support
they-
LPs
too.
with a message. LPs for the people.
Yeah, you know, they used to harvest logging machinery for their steel and their wood processing power, and you know, that's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Leave them be.
I mean, the ivory trade is one thing, but this is fucking horrible.
Leave them be. Clean up after yourself.
Yeah, come on. Leave the planet in a better shape than.
Yeah.
than
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires, especially ones in the snow. You never know when you know you're being out there.
That's when you.
taking
That's when you're
pictures
not
of
on
logging
guard.
things, and you don't put out your fire, and then
While
you catch the
logging
whole
things,
snow forest on fire.
Oh yeah, and if you see a baby logging machine, don't pick it
It's
up.
an axe.
Its mother won't take it back. Yeah, if you find a baby axe out there, don't, like a hatchet. You know, don't pick it up. You know, its mother won't take it back, and then it'll probably just die.
It'll get covered in snow, and that'll be the end of that.
Right. So
It'll
either
never,
raise
it'll
it
never
up
chop
into
down
a
a tree in its natural habitat.
Yeah. Either raise it up to its, you know, adulthood yourself, or just don't handle it. Don't touch it.
You raise it up so it can stand on mountains.
Yeah, and cut down trees.
And cut down trees.
You raise me up so I can cut down trees. I'm not sure that's how the songs go.
I think
I mean,
the
song
song goes.
Song goes, yes. So also for this video, I'm skipping between the music tracks you can pick, because actually beating expert on unlocking extreme gives you the like the menu music that you can pick, you know, by a guy named JP.
Evolution
Okay.
Rift. This isn't a map where we make fun for bad Let's Plays. This is like
No,
Evolution
I'm pretty
Rift.
sure this is one where we get to make fun of creationists.
I always wonder where
Yeah.
they have like a grind meter, because grinding never really seemed like a thing you would do for very long in the first place. So that always seemed kind of odd to me why you'd even have it in here.
Well,
Because I mean,
guess
like
in real
that's
life-
like the
I guess
longest
in
grind
real
you're
life-
gonna have is like right there, and that a meter seems kind of pointless.
Hey man, the grind meter is just there so it can swing wildly to the left and make you go, oh shit! You know, give you that little bit of extra involvement. But yeah, aside from one long rail that was back in the last video, there's not really any grinds. And so if Drastic Actions is watching, or anyone else who was wondering about that, both me and the AI had our power bars completely filled up. And so when we crashed into each other, we canceled each other out. If one of us didn't have that up, we'd have gotten knocked over.
That's fascinating.
Okay.
I didn't know you could do
That's
that.
kind of cool. Yeah, if you have your power meter full and the other person doesn't, it just fucks them up.
Also, I thought I was gonna fuck this up, but I crashed right through that lodge.
That was pretty fucking great.
I
destroyed
didn't even know you
someone's
could
property.
crash through the lodge. I thought you were just gonna hit the wall.
That's pretty cool.
I left Rob Haywood in the dust. I left him back with Dion Blaster and all those other...
Who's gonna pay to replace the window in that log cabin? Also, who's gonna pay for your medical bill? Because you must have just gotten some nasty cuts on that.
Come on, dude. Why aren't you playing? There we go. Some voice that's fire.
Yeah.
Seriously, if any of you are just go listen to Voice That's Fire.
Man,
they're
they,
fantastic.
They released a new album last year.
Yeah,
They
you
totally should have gotten one of those songs for this game.
They would have had to gone forward in time and then gone back.
That's some time travel shit.
Yeah, I know.
They would have caused a time paradox and made this game never exist in the first place.
Man, I never understood time paradoxes. I mean, obviously you're not supposed to get them, but I mean, like, I never understood why it would cause a time paradox.
I
Like,
did
wouldn't-
some research
why,
on this.
Why wouldn't my thought is like why wouldn't we just assume that if you go back in time, you know, things just happen the way they do?
There's kind of two big schools of thought when it comes
Yeah.
to time travel. That the past cannot be changed, and that the past can be changed, but it would be like a different universe.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
Like,
the
it
past
would
being
split off.
changed and being the exact same thing.
I remember I read somebody's theory of why time travel can't exist, and his theory was nobody's gone from there hasn't been a single person from the future, so therefore we can never have gone into the future and invented time travel because nobody's come back.
That's not so much a theory of how it can't be, as much as a theory of how we don't have any evidence that it has happened, that it will happen.
But I think that kind of makes sense though, because if time travel would happen,
Stephen
then
Hawking.
somebody
Stephen
would.
Hawking hosted a party for time travelers, partly as a joke.
I think
he
he's the
hosted a
one that
party.
said that.
Yeah, he hosted a party for time travelers and nobody showed up, and that's really sad. Nobody
know.
showed up for. It was also his birthday party. No, it wasn't his birthday party.
Maybe if
But what my thought is, like, I mean, if going back in time is impossible because of the laws of physics itself, that's just a situation that, you know, might be the case. But let's assume that you can go back in time. You said the two options were either the past can be changed, and a lot of people think that would mean that you split off into another universe,
that's
or
what I would think.
time can't be changed. And time can't be changed, the past can't be changed, I mean, I hate to use a popular example, but right off the bat, the first one that comes to mind is the Harry Potter universe has that. That's the way the Harry Potter universe works. So, if you remember in I think it's the third book, Harry goes back in time and he thinks he saw his dad, but it wasn't his dad, it was him, right? And the first time through that situation, he thought it was him, which means that time didn't change when he went back in time. It just played out the way it was.
Yeah.
And that seems like a perfectly
That's
reasonable way
That's
for
kind of
things
where like
to
the
work.
loop paradox thing comes from.
But how is that a paradox?
Well, here's the
I mean,
no,
he was
here's
confused.
the paradox. Here's the paradox: is if you go back in time and you like kill yourself, then you'd make a paradox. If you went back
Right.
in time and killed yourself, then you would never exist because you would have
But
gone.
in-
You cannot have gone back in time and killed yourself.
But then,
because you
here's my
wouldn't
thing.
exist. That's the paradox.
I get that.
part.
I get that. I'm saying that it's a paradox that couldn't ever happen in either of those situations.
Well,
Like
unless, of course, you
it's
wanna
not.
kill
It's
people.
completely inconceivable because if you can change the past, right? I go back in time and I kill an infant form of myself. If I can change the past, then I'm in an entirely different timeline now. So it doesn't make a difference. I wouldn't disappear because I'm in a different timeline.
I guess.
And if the past can't be changed, then obviously I didn't go back in time and kill my infant self. Either I couldn't do it because of something else stopping me, or I didn't go back in time, or, for whatever reason, I didn't do it.
Some philosopher
Even
is
though
gonna
I
be
totally
watching our
wish I
Let's
was dead.
Play and writing in the comments about how we're wrong about time travel.
I really want to hear something. Anybody? This has been bothering me for like years. It's been pissing me off. People talking about
Hey,
paradoxes
some
that
people
couldn't
people
ever
are
happen.
asking people are asking me to do a podcast.
Are
so-
you going against a moose?
Hey, who says I can't go?
That's
against
a moose, dude.
Who says that's
Wow.
wrong?
So this
seemed like a
level
glitch.
lets you do a front flip too.
It's the mirrored
You
version.
seem like
of
you
Oh,
just
the
bounced
interest
off the
level
ground
that
for
let
that
you-
front flip, but that could just be me.
Bouncing off the ground usually means crashing.
I don't know. It just looked like you just your head hit the ground and you just kind of flipped it anyway.
Yeah.
Also, here, I'm gonna say this before I run out of video. So, I never actually got to say this. So in the first video, I thought that the way you got your balance back was you had to actually rotate the control stick. No, you just have to mash that shit left and right. And, there's been talk about, like, trying to add, like, controller cameras and face cams and scare cams on something awful and trying to add them, like, in a medium that makes sense. So the next time that I lose my balance, I'm going to put in a picture-in-picture of the way that I recover my balance. And so that should be a fun thing while editing. Just be quick,
Okay.
but it'll show you guys all you have to do to get back on your feet.
I actually find spinning the control stick easier than flipping it left and right.
I disagree. I don't think spinning it's easier than flipping it left and right.
Well, I mean, I'm using the palm of my hand.
Oh, I
So-
don't usually do that. I use my phone.
I can't do either action very quickly with my left hand because I'm right-handed and
I just remember
very,
there was some
very crappy with my
PS2
left
game
hand.
that made me have to wiggle the control stick or move the control stick in a circle, and I never could do it fast enough. And that used to drive me crazy.
Dude, you know what I really want to know? How much would all the controllers, all the N64 controllers that were broken playing Mario Party, how much would the total sum of that weigh?
That'd be big.
Way? Oh.
Yeah, like if you just took all of them and put them in on a scale together.
Now, does the
That weigh a
does
fucking
it count
ton.
if I broke the controller over my friend's head?
That
Yeah,
also counts.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
broken.
That's like half of the controllers that I break.
So every time I load up this level, I've noticed this giant patch of snow floating
that's-
up there.
like I
because
said-
that's obviously what comes crashing down.
Like I said, why the fuck would you ever put somebody on a mountain?
no,
that's
it's a
obviously
giant,
about
it's a giant rock hovering above where you land with a giant just
pile of snow.
pile
Yeah,
of snow.
Yep,
lying
oh,
on
but
the
you're
you can
right.
see it right there.
Yeah, look,
Where'd all that
that's
snow?
what.
How did
They
it get
didn't
up
even
there?
hide that. They didn't try to hide that.
Yeah. Well, actually, they didn't need to put it in. So
Maybe they
it
needed
looks
a
like they.
physical object to crash down.
Well, they could still do it with an invisible one.
Maybe they wanted to do a physical one.
Well, no, I mean an invisible one. It
Or
could be
maybe-
physical and invisible.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
they could like load in when it showed things crashing and not, before.
Yeah.
Oh, danger.
Danger, danger.
And
Yeah.
I
We're
think
in the
you're.
danger
I think
Jesus
you're quite
Christ.
good. And you died.
And now, oh, we should have gotten.
Tara died. Tara died.
We should have gotten Jamie the D for this because he's wipeout. Yeah. Because of his wipeout thread.
I'll just give him a shout out.
Yeah, Jamie the D, you rock, bro.
Yeah.
Keep
So-
doing what you're doing, being a swag dude.
So you only get 3 lives going through the actual races, but you get unlimited lives on at least this Avalanche event.
Really? That's funny.
That's good, I guess.
That's good because again, the screen is shaking all over the place, and really watching these back, it is a lot more obvious when you're playing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it does look like it's kind of hard to control at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the way
It seems like-
looks like there's an earthquake going on, not an avalanche.
It seems like the screen is shaking the same amount whether you're far or close
Yeah. It's
Which
a
is
constant
kind of
effect.
stupid.
It's a constant effect.
And that's good frame rate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too many
man,
snow
slow motion.
particles.
I blew apart that building just
Yeah,
by
just touching
passing
it.
by it. Yeah,
Like, see you later, shitlords.
I've got the power.
Oh, another one just blew up.
Got the touch.
Dun, 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 dun.
So the second time around is this event any more hair raising?
really.
I don't know.
It's the
I mean,
exact same
I
event.
commented before on how the snow effect looks, and I think it does look pretty good still.
Looks a lot better than Sean Palmer's snow in the PS2.
Yeah.
Sean
Yeah.
Palmer's
Yeah,
snow in the
that's true.
PS2 looks like some like icing or something.
You ever gonna do Sean Palmer? It's not really an extreme sport. I don't know. It kind of
Yeah, I
is.
don't know. It's kind of low on my list.
It's kind of low on the extreme meter.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped me before, but
That's true. What's the least extreme game we've done?
Sudoku was pretty extreme, so don't put that on the list.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it challenged
I
your
was
brain quite a
literally
bit.
on the edge of my seat on that Sudoku video. I was like, is he gonna make it?
Is it gonna be a 2? Oh my god, it was a 2. The whole board was 2s.
Blake Tester somehow fills the board during his turn, but then tries to play 1-4-7, and that's where the game.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you.
That's where the game says, no, you've been playing too long. Alright. So for beating Extreme, you do unlock a hidden character. There's a different character for each original character, and yes, Terra can turn into Mimile Moose.
What is with all
Really?
these squirrels? Chipmunks.
The other characters get the other characters get like gold and platinum versions of themselves, and then Terra,
She gets a fucking
you
moose.
can turn into a moose.
That's fantastic. I wish I could turn into a
Moose
moose.
is loose.
Was that the whole
Deer
game?
Haunter, remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the whole game.
Was that the whole game?
That was the whole part of racing.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you're gonna show
There's
besides
like
bonus?
one half pipe event. There's a couple like gate challenges, which
Gate?
actually unlocks some kind of cool things. There will be a bonus if that's what you're asking, but
Yeah.
I was just thinking about like the validation of how much you would have like paid for this back in the day.
I paid like
this back
$7,
in
and I
the day.
think that's about right.
I mean, like back when this game came out.
Oh. Yeah, no.
This looks like the kind of game I'd pay $15
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
New. Yeah, $15 sounds about right.
for. Back
Hey
in
man,
the
it
day.
was the GameCube. You were clamoring for games that weren't Digimon.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. You're always talking shit on things I like. The shit is this?
I am always talking shit on
What
things.
the shit is this?
Alright.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's the end of the main episodes. We'll start up with a bonus video or two for 1080 Avalanche, but it's already almost over.
Thanks for joining us, Matt. Jeff.
I'm Jeff
Yeah.
Rocks. Totally not Matt. I am not Matt Rocks. Not Matt Rocks at all. Jeff Rocks. Totally different person. Don't get us
Alright,
confused.
see you guys later. See you guys later.